Hey Spice Fam, welcome back to another Christmas video. Today I will be showing you how I make sorrel jam and jelly. If you're interested, keep watching. This is perfect for your sandwiches and also a nice addition to your Christmas menu just to add a little bit of difference so you don't want to miss it. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Put on your post notification bell so you don't miss each time we do an upload. Also, please don't forget to share the video. Now, let's get into this video.
So here I have some um, black sorrel that I bought, and I got it for 40 for 5 pound, I think, yeah, or 5 pounds for $40. Yes, yes. So I got it for 5 pounds at $40. Excuse me, and they're fresh. I got them yesterday. And so what we are going to do is that we are going to clean it and go ahead and boil it. So I do have a video up on the channel of me actually boiling them and how I prep them and all of that. So I will not show it. I don't think I'll show that part here on this video, but I will link that particular video in the description box below in case you want to see how I go ahead prepping my sorrel. So I will come back when it's finished. So to make the sorrel jelly is very, very easy, and we're only using about 3 ingredients. So here I have my sorrel extract, and then of course I have some sugar. I will leave a link in the description box with all of the ingredients and the measurement. Also, the third ingredient I will be adding is some salt to help balance off flavor. Now, because the extract already is flavorful, I will not be adding in any additional flavor. I'm going to add in the extract. That's it. And then I am next going to add in the sugar. Now bear in mind that this is the dark or black sorrel, so yeah, you wouldn't see much there. And then we are going to stir until the sugar is dissolved. And here is our extract, and I just finished stirring it up. So we are going to allow it to cook until it has reduced its heat and it starts getting thick. All right, so you want to also make sure that you constantly check and stir it so that it doesn't burn or anything. So in other words, you want to keep a close eye on your jelly. Okay, see you in a bit. Spice fam, this is what our jelly is looking like so far, and this is exactly what you want. So it's thickening, as you can see. I'm going to allow it to reduce some more before I turn off the stove. All right, so this is what it looks like. Just wanted to come on and show you guys. So it will be finished in a few minutes. Now, as I did mention before, this game is all about patience. So if you don't have patience, this recipe is not for you. So this is what our sorrel jelly is looking like so far, and if you can see, it has already started thickening, so it has cooled down considerably. And next, what I am going to do is to pour it into this bottle so that it can finish cooling, and then we are going to place it in the fridge so that it can set. All right, remember this is jelly, and I will show you that process too. Here it is. So it has started thickening, y'all. And this is perfect for when you want to make your sandwiches and you don't want to use those processed stuff, or you're out of and you do have the sorrel on hand. Man, it's perfect. So this is what it looks like. We're going to allow it to cool completely, and then I will see you at the end of this video. As you can see, it has started thickening here. Yeah. Fam, to make our sorrel jam, we have here some sorrel pump, and I will leave a link in the description box below with all of the great ingredients and the measurements. So here we have our pulp. And I have here some sugar. Also, maple syrup or honey can be used if you have access to those. And then, of course, I have some of the sorrel drink. I just used the same cup that I would have used to measure out the drink for the jelly. All right, so yeah. So these are the ingredients that we will need for the jam. I'm not adding any further flavoring because it already have flavoring in there, the spices and so forth. So here's my Ninja blender, and you want to make sure that you have a high power blender for this because the pulp is very or quite hard to blend. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that in here, just like that. Oops, I am making a mess, y'all. Okay, and then what we are going to do is to add some of the juice. I'm just adding some, and we're just going to add it some at a time until it becomes a nice and smooth paste. Oops, let me just add. Okay. So this is what our paste is looking like so far. As you can see, it's smooth and it's thick. So you don't want it to be runny. You want it to be thick as well as smooth. Not too thick, but thick enough. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. So we are going to place our heat on medium low. I just want to show you the paste again before we add it in. So this is what the paste looks like. All right, so we are going to just add that all here. Just like that. Make sure that you scrape out everything. Oops. So here is our paste. Now, depending on how thick your paste is, you can always add a little bit of sorrel at a time until you get the consistency you're looking for. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and add in some of that brown sugar. And I'm using brown sugar because I don't have any syrup or any honey or anything of the sort. And that too, you want to check on the taste and sweeten based on your preference in terms of the sweetness that you're trying to achieve. So as I said, you want to make sure you have it on medium low to allow it to simmer maybe roughly between 15 and 30 minutes. Here's our jam. It has been simmering for roughly 20 or so minutes, and I am going to remove it from the heat excuse me, and allow it to cool completely before transferring to a mason jar. Now this will thicken as it cools down, so there is no need to worry. So once that is done, I will come back and I will show you. Here is our sorrel jam, and y'all, it has thickened. It's still warm. So what we are going to do is to put it into a jar. And I have this jar that I would have bought, can't remember, I think it was tomato paste, yeah. So I had it for quite a while. So I keep these jars so that we can place or store things like that. If you have a bigger jar, that would work as well. So I'm just going to place it in here carefully, just like that. And you see it has thickened quite a bit, and it will continue to. You wouldn't get it thick, but thick enough to be a jam. Oops, making a mess, y'all. So don't forget to comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you would have made it before, also let me know what you did differently. We are always looking forward to your comments. So I will continue to do that and come back. Here is the jam up close. Just want to show you up close. And this is the other one. It's kind of messy, y'all. Yeah, it's a messy venture. but that's what it looks
Slice
like.
ham, I'm going
And
to be
I will allow
doing
it to
the last
cool
part of this
completely because
video
it's still warm,
through
and
a
then
voice
I will come
over.
back.
So here I
So
have 4 slices of
that's what it looks
bread,
like.
and I just removed it from the oven, so it's freshly baked. And we are going to demonstrate for you how the different products are on the bread. So first I'm starting off with the jam, and this is the consistency of the jam. It's really nice and it's really spreadable, and I'm just going to place it on one piece of the bread, basically showing you how it works. So do you see how nice it spreads onto it? And of course there is some thickness to it, and this is perfect for all your sandwiches. And with Christmas approaching, it's also a nice touch to your Christmas breakfast, just to have something a little bit special and a little bit different on your menu. So I'm just going to cover that one and set that aside, and we are going to move on to the jelly. Now with the jelly, I actually had to do it over simply because I would have burned it. I turned my back for a couple minutes. I should not have, and then it burned. So I had to redo it. And so because I had to redo it, it was underdone. I underdo it. I didn't do it to the full capacity because I did not want to burn it again. And I was doing several things at the same time while I was doing this video. So the consistency is a little bit more runnier than I wanted it to be, but actually it really works. It actually works. So I did place it in the fridge, not in this video, but after that I did place it in the fridge and it's fine. All right, so I'm just going to demonstrate that now onto a slice of bread, and I'm just going to transition from the knife and use a spoon, which is much more easier for me to spread it onto the bread. So this is the consistency of it. It could have been just slightly more thicker, but it's actually workable. So here I'm just basically rubbing it all over the slice of bread to show you how nice and smooth it actually goes on to the bread. And it's perfect, as I said, sorry, to make your sandwiches and just to have another option for your Christmas menu. So this is the demonstration for our jams, and I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you. Bye bye.